boys, so I have another one play beats all coverages for you. So today you're gonna come out in trips tight end, and I know you can't see the play because my face cam's in the way, but it's called Y in. This play to the far left, Y in. All right, so we'll start out beating the easiest defense in the game right now, cover three, so easy to beat. And we're gonna come out in the even 6-1. It's becoming a more popular defense. And we'll talk about that more as we progress through each coverage. So cover 3, that's what we'll start against. All right, so how do you set the play up? First, tight end, streaking. Inside receiver, which is high up for me, slant. Outside receiver, slant as well, which is fantastic. Your running back, you're free to do whatever you want with him. You can put him on a flat. I prefer putting him on an in route like this, because what a lot of times what will happen is the flat, or if it's a curl flat, will guard your slot receiver, which is Donald Driver for me. They'll follow him up. So first read is going to be tight end. Yeah, it's your first read. Cover 3, always easy to beat. Bomb, touchdown. Seams, right? Now, whoever you're playing, if they run cover 3, good luck. They're probably not very good, but they know that the seams are susceptible. So they'll probably user that. And then you have B, your slant. Your slant, B, wide open. So after you do that to them a couple times, if they stay in cover 3 guys, they'll probably start to hover somewhere in between that right tackle and the center. Or left tackle and the center, left tackle and the center. And then that opens up X. Wide open. They're going to start using that general area to stop that seam and stop that slant. And that opens up this whole area right here. And that's how you beat cover 3. Super easy. We'll hit it all. Each one more time. You got the seam right up the middle. That's going to be all day, every day, until he starts using it. He uses it. And then there's B. Quick hit. You see that he's just following that streak. Take your yards. Take a quick hit. And then that opens up X for you, which is an even bigger chunk play. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Alright, now we'll go into a little bit tougher coverage. Not that hard to stop. It's, in my opinion, the only reason it makes it harder is because if you don't know how to read a defense, you have to run through your progressions until you get to the receiver that's going to be open, and I'll show you right now. So you set it up, right? Tight end, streak, inside receiver slant, outside receiver slant, and then, like again, do whatever you want with your running back. I prefer the in. So your first read, all right, you see that's covered. Bam. X is your read here, your outside receiver. If you don't know how to read a cover 4, and you run through your progressions, you'll know that X will be open. Nice big chunk play. So cover 4, the way cover 4 works, cover 4 is designed to prevent big plays. And there's only one guy over the middle of the field, from short to medium. And that's usually the user. Now he has to decide when he wants to stop. So in cover 4, the user should know that that seam streak is going to be covered. So their job is to read the first thing that comes across the middle. That's why I also like to put this running back on a flat route. So he's got to make a decision. He's following that first slant. You have that wide open. Now, let's say he's pretty good and he's able to come back to that. He's able to come back to that second slant. That's why I like to put the running back on a flat here. This is going to be wide open. Or just say you're too late. Say you make the read too late. Say you really need a big play, so you're trying to read the tight end, and you're like, oh shoot. Okay. Then you just have to take your check down, and it's still very good yards. And that's pretty much how you beat cover 4. Cover 4 is not hard to beat either. You're gonna get some nice big chunk plays hitting X here. I mean, you can see that's a 20-yard gain. A little bit more than a 20-yard gain. So now we'll go into cover 2. Cover 2, also really easy to beat. Only thing that makes it tough is if you don't know how to read defenses again. If you don't know how to read defenses, you're gonna have to go through your progressions before you make the correct read. So, cool thing to know, side note, in 6-1, which you might be facing a lot pretty soon here, people will start to catch on to this, there is no cover 2. So, only plays in this playbook that are viable, cover 4 quarters, Samuel Blitz, this is what you'll run against a lot probably. This blitz is insane. Cover 3, and then maybe a man blitz or a cover 1. So usually if it's going to be cover 2, they'll come on something like this. Okay, now you set your play up, and you're going to have to run through your cover, your reads. And you'll have B, your short B will always be there unless the user comes down to it. And if they're running cover 2, they might do that right away because they'll know a lot of things over the middle are going to be covered. Now you're going to have one-on-one coverage usually with the safety. See how you have nothing. See how they play all that, right? If you don't know they're in cover 2 and you have to make your reads, you'll still have time. So I'm just going to go through my natural progressions of how I explain this. So I'm looking at tight ends covered, slant, slant. Look at Y. There you go. That's how you beat cover 2. Now, if you do know how to read coverages and you know this is a cover 2, your first read is that Donald Driver slot. Look at this. Wide open, and then McKinney's just a beast, but that's usually going to be a 1-point touchdown for you guys. There it is. Touchdown. Cover 2, very easy to beat. Very, very easy. So there is a variant, I will show it. This is not something that I implement much, but again, it's viable. Say they love cover 2, that's all they come out in is cover 2, and you're beating them with that slot, and they're going to decide to stop that. They're going to make you beat them a different way. You can put your inside receiver on a post. Now this isn't always guaranteed, but it's a viable option. You put them on a post, guys. You have another 1-play touchdown. And this is also on the right hash right now. If you're on the left hash and doing this, usually I like to run my 3 wide, my trips, to the wide side of the field. So this is the setup. Put them on a post. Need a little bit of time. Body them. That's how you beat cover 2. And then we'll go into man, like a man coverage. Now, with man, typically you're going to see a crazy blitz. So I'm going to go to this Samuel 6 blitz. Okay? I'm going to have a whole separate video on how to go against this defense. Multiple ways to beat it. First, we'll just go with this. So you set your play up, and you don't know. You don't know it's a blitz. First read, tight end, nothing. Your quick read is that slant. Now, McKinney has universal coverage. Most likely that'd be a catch. So you just set your play up. You're not going to have a lot of time. Okay. You see, you have to make a quick read. Now, you could block the running back. It does help a little bit, but sometimes blocking the running back, I don't know what they did with this post patch. Blocking a running back somehow makes defenders play better coverage, and then that user doesn't do anything. So when you put your running back out on a route, I'll set the play up quick. Now, like I said, I'm going to have a whole separate video for this. I'm just going to explain it out of this play. The safety is responsible for the running back. So if I put this running back on a flat, the safety is going to guard that. The user is responsible for the tight end. Now, usually the user, they're not the greatest. So See, you might have that over the top, especially if it's a user expecting like a quick slant or something, or an out route. And that's even something you could do here. Is you could just put your tight end on an out route right away if you know you're going against man. And you're gonna beat that, especially if he's lined up on the inside. Another note for this defense against the blitz like this, that the free safety is responsible for that inside receiver. So that inside receiver has a 10-yard cushion. Now, if they bring him down into the box even further, you're still going to have some type of a cushion. He won't be able to press. Your tight end and that inside receiver will not be pressed. So you'll have to make a quick read. You'll be able to hit that slant all day, every day. Now, if he does bring that user down, you're going to have to adjust accordingly. So say he brings that safety down, and he brings it inside that outside linebacker and that defensive end, then you know a quick little out route will open you up. But if he doesn't do anything at all, you know you have this slant all day, every day, couple yards. You'll just quick hit him up the field. So that's it, boys. That is the one play beats all coverage, trips tight end, Y in, boys. Implement this into your game, score some more touchdowns, win some more games, make some more coins. Peace.